Hello. Welcome back to the second half. I'd just like to take this opportunity to really properly introduce my musicians. This is Amy.
Hello.
Who's going to be playing the glockenspiel, aren't you? Yes. Lovely. And this is Dave. He's going to be playing the bass guitar, aren't you, Dave? Yeah, I forgot actually. Dave doesn't feel very comfortable talking on stage. Yeah, he doesn't feel comfortable. Do you, Dave? And he certainly won't be doing any acting at all. Will you, Dave? Anyway, this is a little chatty section in the first half. I want you to tut them. Tut. Jesus Christ. Right, yes, so this is a little chatty section. Because I had my first big depression when I was 19. And I really wish at the time, I've had 3 big depressions in my life. Hat trick! Hey! Anyway, but I really wish I'd been told stuff which seems so obvious to me now, but no one ever tells you these things. And I really wish I'd been given, I don't know, a handbook or something. So I have been working on a handbook. It's not finished yet, but there's just a few ideas I'd like to share with you. So this is a little section I call Depression for Dummies. Okay, so if there are any dummies who are depressed in the audience, this is for you. Okay, first things first. Antidepressants are not happy pills. Come on, they don't make you happy. It really annoys me this. They don't make you happy. All they do is alleviate the symptoms of depression. So rather, it's a bit like The Price is Right, isn't it? Anyway, rather than being called happy pills, they ought to be called no longer as miserable as an amputee on death row with cancer of the anus. Pills. So, rather than happy pills, no longer as miserable as an amputee on death row with cancer of the anus. So I think that's really nice. You know, so you go into chemists and go, hi, can I have some no longer as miserable as I can't remember what I said. You know. Anyway, imagine I said that joke right and now titter at it. Jolly good. Very, very good. Now, right, going on antidepressants can make you worse before they make you better. Lovely. Musical accompaniment there. Very complicated graph here. That's good. That's bad. Worse, better. If you've got any questions, ask me after the show. Yes. If you're on antidepressants, don't be ashamed. You know, this guy, he's not ashamed. Look at him, he's got a smoky coat, he's got his pills and kind of a necklace, and he's got this thing on his eyes, and he's got this very cool hat. Now, I've actually mocked up one of those hats for tonight. It's not to scale, but there you go. And I think this would look great on Dave. There we go. I think it suits him. I think we found his look. Anyway. If you do get depression or a mental health issue, don't feel ashamed. Because 1 in 4 people, 1 in 4, that means that a quarter of this audience might be a little bit bonkers occasionally. Just think about that. And you know what, I reckon I could point you, no I couldn't point you. But yeah, 1 in 4 people have mental health issues. Great people from history, great British people have had mental health issues. Winston Churchill, yes, makes you proud to be British. Spike Milligan, another great comedian. He's not another great comedian, he's a great comedian. And Keith Chegwin! No? No one feeling the Cheggers? Okay. Alright, oh yes, this really bothers me. Occasionally, good friends will say to me, you know what, if you just did yoga, you'd be fine. Or if you weren't bullied as a kid, you'd be fine. Like, they have discovered my fundamental flaw. Now, I beg to differ. I feel my fundamental flaw is that I get depression. You dicks! So, you know, if you haven't had it, I'll do yoga, but it's not going to cure me, for God's sake. Sorry, got a little bit annoyed there. Yeah, so how it works is the normals, as I like to call them, sometimes they get sad and they have the ability to pick themselves up. Occasionally, lovely thing there. And they have the ability to pick themselves up, whereas I have the ability sometimes to keep going down. The way I phrase that, the ability to keep going down, makes me sound like a little bit, sorry, I'm going off piste here, but it makes me sound a little bit like a superhero of depression or something. You know, and while we're gibbering about this, I wonder what one of those would look like. They look like this! That's what. There's Depression Boy, 20p, very affordable. There's this kind of a psyche, there's a skull saying, you're rubbish! He's got jet boots. I'm not sure why he's got jet boots, but and he's also got a cloak. Now, I have mocked up a cloak for tonight, especially for this thing. Where are we? Where are we? Okay, and I also think this would look great on Dave. Oh, glasses. There we go. Lovely. Give him a twirl. Remember your depression, boy, so maybe just hang your head forlornly. That's good. I think if I were doing a movie, I'd cast Dave as Depression Boy. Anyway, yes, right. Okay. Own your own depression. By this, I mean, it's important to take responsibility for it. My depression, for me, when it does come, it's a very real physiological thing, like having brain flu or something like that. But in the past, there have been things I've done when I've been well that kind of aggravate it. So I think it's very important to know the things that kind of set you off on that slippery slope. It's important that you know your triggers. One of my triggers is a broken heart. Aww. Yeah, alright, don't fucking patronise me. Jesus. Anyway, so yeah, at the moment I'm avoiding women. Like the plague. But, you know, no women, no relationships, no breakups, no broken hearts. No sex either. No sweaty, grimy, lovely sex. Kind of sex that would make your granny's teeth itch. None of that. Anyway, sorry, I've gone off on one. Let's move on. Sorry about that. I do feel that it's really important to. Whoa! Who did that? Dave, you cheeky chap. He's a great drawer. You know, but I mean that doesn't look anything like me. I don't think. And you know that certainly doesn't look like Amy. So, anyway, moving on. Naughty. You've got £5 deducted from... What James Brown used to do with his band, if this is very off-piece, when they did something wrong, he'd go like this, like that, and they'd know that they'd lose £5 or £10 from their wages. So yeah, Dave, hot damn, etc. You got to keep them. You got to keep them in tow. Right? Yeah. Other people. I think depression, unless you've had it, it's a very hard thing to understand. So if people are rubbish, forgive them. So, for example, forgive them. So, come here, Dave. Let's have a hug. Oh, you unsympathetic tyke, you. Yeah, so we'd have a hug. If he didn't deal with my depression very well, we'd make up. But also, don't underestimate how lovely people can be. With me, at least, girls have been wonderful women. I think it's because they're more in touch with their emotions, and they've really, they've found it really easy to deal with. So, with those people, I think you should congratulate them. So, for example, Amy, let's have a hug. Come on.
No, Dave. We've talked about this.
Yeah. Amy's not very tactile. I'm too tactile, apparently. It was a light-hearted slap on the arse, That brings me, yes, other people. I was just talking about other people, which brings me to the next song, the second